Andrew Haug here for AndrewHaug.com, Australia's only dedicated 24/7 rock metal radio station here at Soundwave 2013. Do have Burke, Mike, and of course Mr. DUFF McKAGAN from DUFF McKAGAN's Loaded. Welcome to AndrewHaug.com and of course Soundwave 2013.
Amazing here in Australia. It's our first time here, and I guess if it wasn't for Soundwave, we wouldn't be able to do these sidewave shows. But I think because of these sidewave shows, maybe we'll be able to come back. Last night in Melbourne was really well attended, and as was Sydney, and people are coming to our Soundwave 520 shows in droves. So it's pretty killer.
I mean, like I said, you've just got such an amazing history of music. I mean, are people separating the experience of what you've done in the past with Gunners and whatever, and just seeing this as a separate or a different entity unto its own, rather than just sort of go there out of curiosity, just to say, oh my God, that's Duff?
Yeah, but I've been here with Velvet Revolver too, so I think people are used to. It's not my first time back since we played Calder Park, you know. Right?
I was there in '93.
Right. I think all of Australia was there because everybody I meet is like, dude, I was at Calder Park, which is killer. Yeah. There was a lot of bodies there for sure. But I've been back here with another band, and judging by last night playing our own show, people were singing the lyrics to Loaded songs, and we're into that experience. And so, yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's good to know. Let's, again, jump ahead now. You're going to be here in a couple of months' time for the Stone Festival for another band. How much, how are you going to sort of separate between the Loaded material and Kings of Chaos band? I mean, what's sort of going to take priority?
Kings of Chaos is just a cover band.
Yeah.
We played a couple of shows in South America last April or something.
Yep.
And it's just a fun thing. It's not a really
How do you
band.
find the whole super group thing labeled?
It's not a band. It's not even a group. So it's not even a super group. It's just a bunch of guys who are friends who are playing a couple shows. So I think a super group is like Asia, who formed as a band and became the super group who made records of their own and toured. Kings of Chaos is a party rock consortium.
We'll get you back in the country, what, about 2 months after you've already been here, which is pretty damn good. Yeah. But let's move forward about your autobiography, It's So Easy and Other Lies, which was released in 2011. I've been told now there's actually a movie in the works, a documentary of some description about, I guess, your history, and tell us a bit about that.
We've done a show around the book, like a music show, sort of.
Would you call it a musical?
No, it's not a musical, not at all. Yep. No, I read certain parts of the book that kind of portray the arc of the book.
Yep.
And it all came because I was doing a book tour and they wanted me to do readings, and I've seen readings by authors, and it's just not that interesting. So we did a thing where Mike and Burke and Jeff and pedal steel player Paul Hutzler play songs from not only my bands I've been in, but like Iggy and the Stooges, stuff that's influenced me. Yeah. And it's the reason I call it a show is because it's choreographed in that the songs they play are the passages I read, and there's video and photos behind. Yep. Lights and candles and crap, and we've done one in Seattle, one in London, one in LA, and one in Cleveland, and they're making a film around that.
Okay. Yeah. And how are you guys finding working with the Duff Meister? I mean, you guys have sort of been working with him
part?
Well, tell all. He's right here. Don't be afraid to speak up.
The Warlord of Discipline. It's the easiest thing I've ever done.
Yep.
He's so cruel. He runs it like a sweatshop. He whips us daily, and no, he's awesome.
No food.
Obviously, like grew up listening to the Guns, and I remember the first time I met Duff, I was super nervous, and he never makes anyone feel nervous.
Yeah.
It's just like
I was naked when we met, so he was nervous
behind me, and it was just like, I don't know if I want to meet him anymore.
Take me away from this.
It's awesome. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't in a band with Duff.
bow to the man.
Or maybe I'd be in Metallica.
Yeah.
Possibly. Now, one thing that has been to your credit since, your sort of heydays with Gunners as well, that, you got wise and smart, some of them don't, and you created, obviously, a sort of the Meridian Rock, a wealth management firm, to sort of give musicians a chance to actually understand the business, which most of them don't either know about or care about. How is that going? Have you noticed some of the new bands you're starting to work with are willing to actually understand the nitty-gritty of how bad the music business can be, so in order for them to save their careers?
Well, I don't really get into how good or bad the music industry. That's somebody else's job.
Yep.
But I just found when I was 30 and I'd gotten sober, I'd gotten off of drink and drugs, and all these things, reality sort of set in, and I didn't know who to trust, so I went to school for my business school for my own good, right?
Yeah.
And anyhow, it's just to put power financial knowledge into people's own hands, really. That's it.
Was it an eye-opener for you once you started to learn the business and realised, damn, I should have got more than I got, and just...
everybody asked that. That really wasn't, in my case. Sure, we could have been more streamlined and made more money and whatnot. But at least I didn't come to it when I'd lost it all.
Yeah.
I didn't go to business school when I'd lost it all. I was, the royalty stream in my case is still great, and it's pretty good. You know, I don't want to say great. It's just
it's better than having something than nothing. Like the dam has not trickled; it's still floating.
I caught it in time, and so it really wasn't about going back and God damn it, I could have made more money. It's about what do I do now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess a couple last words, even advice to especially new bands today. I mean, there seems to be maybe an illusion that there's more options for bands, but it's probably a lot harder as well. What advice, I guess, would you give them for those who at least aspire to what you've done over your career so far?
Well, just, if you're in that even slightly fortunate position these days to get an advance and it's like 50 grand or something, just don't go out and buy a car, because that 50 grand could be all the money you're getting. And a lot of people think, musicians are loaded because they got 50 grand. Well, that 50 grand might have to last them 6 years, and they're working 20 hours a day to earn that 50 grand over 6 years. So you're just be smart with your money, and that's it. Put some away.
All right, well, we're going to get you guys a fight over your favorite Duff Loaded track and Gunners track. So
what's your favorite Loaded track?
My favorite Loaded track, for me, it'd be a toss-up between Your Name and Executioner song.
I'm liking Sick. I Think About You. It's probably my favorite Gun song.
Think About You. Huh.
All right, how about you, Duff?
What, a Loaded track?
I'm trying to figure out who's decided which track it is. They're all giving me different ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we don't play Indian Summer, and I would like that song.
Okay.
And probably because we don't play it.
The boss speaks, the boss gets.
No, I probably like it because we haven't played it a million. I love Executioner song. There's certain songs that are just killer to play live, and they're good every night. It doesn't matter. That song's gonna be good even if the PA sucks or it sounds shitty on stage or whatever.
Yeah. And I guess Gunners.
My favorite Gun song, toss up between You're Crazy and My Michelle.
My Michelle, is that what you said?
Yeah,
I like My Michelle, Paradise City, and I like a lot of the song. I like some of the weird songs like Shotgun Blues and Garden of Eden and stuff, and Brownstone's good. There's a lot of good songs. There's a lot of good stuff.
You guys did a pretty good job.
What?
You guys did a pretty good job.
Well, I mean, it's just, again, I haven't played those songs for a long time, so yeah.
All right. Thanks again for your time, fellas. All the best, and let's check out some Loaded and Guns N' Roses here on AndrewHaug.com.
Right.